Round 2, second grade block size, apprentice instructor, advanced, intermediate, and beginner level students. 75 jumping jacks.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push-up position. First set of 10 push-ups. Begin. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. 10, down. Breast kneeling. Second set. Yes, ma'am.
Begin. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. 10, down. Last set.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin.
1,
down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. 10, down. On your back for bicycle crunches. Touching opposite elbow to opposite knee. First set of 25. Begin. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down, 5 down, 6 down, 7 down, 8 down, 9 down, 10 down, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am. Rest. Second set.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin. 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am, 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am. Last set.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin. 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am, 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am. Sit up.
Yes, ma'am.
Feet straight out in front. Reach up, bend forward, touch your toes. One ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am. Bend one leg in,
Yes, ma'am.
reach up, bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, ma'am.
1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am. Switch sides. Reach up, bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, ma'am.
1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am. Bottom of the feet together. Flap your tiger ears. Push the knees down, straighten your back, bend forward, touch your nose to your toes or as low as you can go. 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am. A seated angle, legs wide apart. Lift yourself up into turn to your right.
Yes, ma'am.
Try to get both your legs as straight as you can. One hand on either side of the front leg. Turn and shift to the other side.
Yes, ma'am.
Back to center, a seated angle, legs wide apart.
Yes, ma'am.
Palms up, back straight, toes up, legs straight. 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am. Reach to one side.
Yes, ma'am.
Reach to the other side.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Widen your stretch if you can. Reach to both sides. Touch your head to the floor or as low as you can go.
Yes, ma'am.
1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am. Last stretch, feet straight out in front. Bend one leg back and lean back.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Switch sides.
Because when she goes over everything with me, you go, what is that? And instead, watch it, you're like, oh, and so that's what that was. She goes, yes. Yes. On try it.
Stand up, twist it out. Any additional stretches?
All right, before we continue, we have one of Jerkins. All right, we have one award, Silas Jerkins up front. Silas, come here. Silas has demonstrated a black sash attitude, and him and his parents have agreed with us that he has what it takes to become one of our black sash leaders. I'm awarding you with your black sash training and master's path recommendation. You're an outstanding student, well on your way to becoming one of our black sash leaders. Congratulations to you, sir. Okay, so give that to your dad. Walk out. Hey guys, after class, be sure to give Silas a nice, firm Corona bump. And say,
Congratulations.
all right, give your attention to Miss Kelly now.
Right, before we begin, make sure that you're standing on a red star and make sure you're facing towards the front of the room. Make sure you're standing on a red star. Good. All right, we are on our tiger stances. So when I say attention stance, that means you bring your feet together, hands down by your side, and you say,
Yes,
ma'am. When I say stand tall, make fists, hold them up by your ribs, and you say,
Yes, ma'am.
good. Attention,
Yes, ma'am.
stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Now when I say tay, you say tay and turn your toes out. Tay.
Take.
When I say tie, you say tie and turn your heels out.
Tie.
When I say pay, jump your feet about shoulder width apart and sink down. Pay.
Pay.
Good. Feet together. Attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Say, tay, tie, pay.
Say, tie, pay.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance right.
Bow stance right.
In our bow stance, our front leg is bent and our back leg is straight.
Straight.
So turn your body a little more than so. And then straighten out your back leg. Yes, good. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance left.
Bow stance left.
Same thing with our bow stance on the left. Our front leg is bent and our back leg is straight.
Straight.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
Attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Open tiger claws. Say, tay, tie, pay.
Say, tie, pay.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Make sure your knees are bent. Make sure your back is straight. Horse stance, bow stance right.
Bow stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance left.
Bow stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cat stance right.
Cat stance right.
In our cat stance, all of our weight is in our back foot and we're just touching down with the ball of our front foot. So that means if I came and I tried to sweep you, you should be able to pick your leg up without shifting any of your weight back. Bend forward a little bit more. Good. Yes. Step and step. Just a little bit. Yes. And then try to lift your leg up. Step. Lift it. Lift it up. Yeah, good. Yes. Bend forward a little more. Good. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cat stance left.
Cat stance left.
Same thing on this side. In our cat stance, it's okay to bend forward a little bit. So it's okay to put your body forward. And it's okay to stick your bottom out a little bit. Yes, good, Silas. Good. And make sure there's no weight in that front foot. I try to sweep you. Get out of the way without shifting any weight. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, shake it out. Yes, sir. What do I mean by what?
Shifting weight.
Shifting weight. So, what I mean by that, if I'm in my cat stance and I have a little bit too much weight forward, if I lift it up, do you see how my body moves and my weight kind of shifts? But if I'm doing a correct cat stance, I should be able to lift this up. The rest of my body doesn't move, just my foot. Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
So if I have too much weight forward, then when I try to pick it up, my whole body moves. We don't want that to happen. We want to be able to pick it up, and our weight stays the same, our body doesn't move. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Attention, stance. Yes. Go. Attention, stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Open tiger claws. Say, tay, tie, pay.
Say, tie, pay.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance right.
Bow stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance left.
Bow stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cat stance right.
Cat stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cat stance left.
Cat stance left.
In our cat stance, we have one hand blocking out the foot that's forward. That's our hand that's going to be blocking out. Our other hand is protecting our solar plexus. That's a little soft area right here. You don't want to get hit there. It hurts. So we're protecting it with our tiger claw. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cross stance right.
Cross stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cross stance left.
Cross stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Feet together. All right, our cross stance is kind of tricky. So let's go ahead and try it together. So separate your feet about shoulder width apart. Take your right foot, step it back behind your left, and then we're going to sink down so that our thigh is touching our calf. Good. We're going to have one hand down blocking the groin. The other hand's going to be up, kind of like we're blocking the sun. We're blocking a kick, right? But kind of like if you were blocking the sun. Okay, so just step back this way. Step it back a little bit more. Yes. Yes, it should hurt. It should hurt. If it hurts, that means you're doing it right. Good. So just touch with the ball of your foot on your back foot, feet together. So when we do our cross stance, we don't want to have our whole foot touching. We just want to have the ball of our foot. Kind of like our cat stance, except this time, we are going to put weight on our foot. So just the ball of our foot is going to touch as we sink down. So let's try again. About shoulder width apart. Take your right foot, step it back behind. See how it's kind of at a diagonal from my other foot? And then sink. Yes, and just touch with the ball of your foot. Good, Sandra, yes. Good, yes, yes, yes. And come back to center. Let's try it on the other side. Take your left foot, step it back. Make sure there's kind of a diagonal line between your legs. And then sink. Gonna block. Yes, good. Sink, bend those knees. Good, Silas, yes, yes. Very nice. Yes, 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 yes. Good, feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's add that one in with the rest of our tiger stances. Yes, you don't have to ask, you can just go. Attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Open tiger claws. Say tay, tie, tay. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance right.
Bow stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance left.
Bow stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cross stance. Cat stance right.
Cat stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cat stance left.
Cat stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cross stance right.
Cross stance right.
Good, bend those knees. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cross stance left.
Cross stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Here's our new one. Crane stance right.
Crane stance right.
In our crane stance, we want to lift our knee up as high as we possibly can. Point our toe down so that it's protecting our opposite knee. Keep a little bit of a bend in your supporting leg. You don't want to lock it out. That'll make it harder to keep your balance. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Crane stance left.
Crane stance left.
Good. Lift that knee up in front of you really, really high. Yes. Try to find a point that's not moving and look at that. Don't look at me because I'm moving. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, shake it out. Go ahead, reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes, trying to keep the legs straight. follow her. You can look to anyone in the front row. They're also leaders.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Local time class, say tie,
Say tie, pay.
Horse stand center.
Horse stand center.
Bow stand straight.
Bow stand straight.
Horse stand center.
Horse stand center.
Bow stands left.
Bow stands left.
Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Hat stands right.
Hat stands right.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Hat stands left.
Hat stands left.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Cross stands right.
Cross stands right.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Cross stands left.
Cross stands left.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Crane stands right.
Crane stands right.
Stand center.
Horse stands center.
Crane stands left.
Crane stands left.
Feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're gonna run through them one last time. This time we're gonna go a little bit faster. So try to keep up. Attention, stand.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Open tiger claws. Say tay, tie, pay.
Tay, tie, pay.
Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Bow stands right.
Bow stands right.
Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Bow stands left.
Bow stands left.
Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Hat stands right.
Hat stands right.
Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Hat stands left.
Hat stands left.
Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Cross stands right.
Cross stands right.
Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Cross stands left.
Cross stands left.
Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Crane stands right.
Crane stands right.
Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Crane stands left.
Crane stands left.
Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Feet together. Oh, did you do it? Yeah. You did it? All right, very nice job. Let's go ahead and bow out of class.